Here's what's crazy about this. When Paul planted these churches, he planted them based upon the salvation of Jesus Christ and his resurrection from the dead. But what has happened is some Jews have slipped into these churches, and we would call them Messianic Jews. So they were Christ-believing Jews that are now mixing with Christ-fearing Gentiles. And a Gentile is anybody who is not a Jew. You following me right now? A little bit of history, okay? So anyway, these churches are now have mixed groups of believers in them, and they're young. They're young and understanding how to live a spirit-filled life. And so what's happening is some of these Jews are now taking the old law, and saying that these Gentiles need to ascribe to certain behaviors in the law. One of them is circumcision, okay? No difficult topic for church on Sunday morning, but it's in the Bible, so we're going to talk about it. And basically what's happening is it's kind of weird if you think about it. They are encouraging men to be circumcised to complete or advance their salvation. And Paul's going, what in the living world are you doing? You add anything to the gospel and it's no gospel at all. Your righteous works and old rites of passage can't be added to righteousness. Don't do that. That has no business in the gospel. The gospel is received by faith alone. And so Paul is now trying to explain to these Judaizers, stop that, so that these Gentiles don't have to go through a process and can live in freedom. And that's what we're seeking today, is freedom, right? So Paul then uses this text right here to explain that all you need is all you already have. You don't need anything else. What you need is to understand how to walk in the Spirit. And that's it, right? Just learn